Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. The first video I made was reviewing Obi-Wan's hut. Well, today I'm going to be reviewing a custom-made vehicle, a mock, I completed a couple weekends ago. This is a vehicle I thought was really interesting. I didn't really see too many mocks of it in the LEGO community, as far as I could find. If you find any that you think I might like or you'd like to share, you can tell me the names and I can look them up in the comment sections. This vehicle is the Defoliator deployment tank, or simply called the DDT, was a medium-sized repulsor tank used by the CIS, Confederacy of Independent Systems, to transport the weapon known as the Defoliator. These vehicles saw service in the Clone Wars. So, the first time we see this vehicle is in the series Star Wars The Clone Wars, Defenders of Peace. That's the first time we've seen this. And I saw this, and I thought this was a really neat tank. It was kind of like a flamethrower tank, is what it was. Before we get too far into the video, I would like to give you folks some information on this. I also would like to say that I was inspired to make this video and this mock by Meta Nerds. He's got a lot of cool vehicles, and it'd be really cool if you'd go check out his channel. He's got a lot of interesting videos I enjoy, and I listen to when I work on my Legos and mocks and that. So the manufacturer was Look Derd. Now he was a Nemoidian general of the Trade Federation. He modified a version of the armored assault tank, and the Defoliator's main weapon was merged with the chassis of the AAT instead of the standard cannon. The class was a repulsor class, or repulsor craft, that's the class. The technical specifications, the length was 12.53 meters and the height was 5.27 meters. Now the weapons, I'm going to point them off. Started with the turret-mounted Defoliator capsule launcher, twin lateral range-finding lasers, and twin lateral anti-personnel lasers. And on the front, you can see on like some of the official LEGO models, they have like the stickers for the like torpedo tubes. Well, this was the 6 energy shell projectile launchers. And I thought this was really neat. Just the colors were real neat, and there's nothing I've never seen before made in LEGO. And I thought I'd try it out, which I'm not used to building custom Legos or custom stuff. I just build buildings and forts and stuff. The crew. Now I had a crew of 4, and I thought this was neat. So there was the pilot, which is in here, the gunner, and 2 loaders, which I thought was really neat. I did put some features in here. What was difficult for me to get this build was just figuring out how I'd get it to look like that armored assault tank look, like that Clone Wars look, because we haven't seen it in the prequels or any pictures of it in the original trilogy. We've only seen this in the Clone Wars TV series. So I was trying to go for that real different look. Trying to think here what else is there. So the year is introduced was 22 years before the Battle of Yavin. And I thought that's neat, it gives you a date of time. We've also seen these in the episodes Hostage Crisis, which appears in flashbacks, and also in Massacre, the episode Massacre. And I believe that is when they go to uh, Count Dooku sends General Grievous with the droid army to go to Dathomir to attack the Night Sisters. I don't want to go too far into that, just in case any of you watching this have not seen the Clone Wars. I don't want to spoil it for you. But they're really good episodes. I love the entire series. To give you guys a look, so I've got the 360 turnaround for the defoliator itself. Now it can go up very little, just a couple, maybe a couple degrees, right? It can go back down, not very much, but I wanted to get that build to kind of, it's round at the front, but it's also kind of boxy in the back, and that's what I kind of went with. But I also put in the play feature that it shoots the missile, or in this case, the defoliator capsule. It's not the exact colors, but I wanted to switch it up a bit, give it, because some tanks were varied a little in color, depending on if they were battle worn or not. But I think it looks good so far, the shape and everything. I might come back to it and fix it up. But I have the two figures up here, one pilot and one gunner, which I can switch out for another gunner. But I was just putting it in for reference. And then I also have in here, I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's a droid. You know what? Let me get a better view of that for you. Alrighty. So I took the top off. It looks real good. Like I said, not too much interior, but I did make room for the gunner, and I also put a control panel in the back here. I could probably add some more to it, but you could put another figure, or if you have like a custom Nemoidian, you could make him look like the general. But I did put the ramp in the back, just like you see in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the movie, where the general comes out to meet Obi-Wan Kenobi, which I thought was really cool. Again, I won't go too far into the Clone Wars movie or anything like that. I don't want to spoil that for you. But I thought it was really neat designing this. I took inspiration from a couple of different sets, but I also implemented some different building techniques. Actually, some parts throughout the hull and stuff are somewhat hollow. I didn't want to make it too heavy, which in the end it kind of makes it lean to the back a little bit, but I'll figure out something for that. But yeah, let me get the top back on so I guys can give you like a whole look around of the vehicle. Alright, there we go. So we got the top back on. I have to say, it does look like a very menacing from the front, just all that smoothness, but then you've also got those twin anti-personnel and range-finding blasters on the side, which I think I did a nice job designing those too. I like what I did here. You got the two minifigures in the front, but I also put, if you actually take this guy, let me bring us a little closer, but this AAT driver, if you take him out, you can kind of close that a little bit. I have to work on that, but it gives you the impression that this hatch can actually open and close. I tried going for something that looked similar to it in the TV series, but also it wasn't like too heavy and it wouldn't take up too many parts. And I also wanted to make it have a interior. There's that nice side view. I like it. Just looks menacing. And then you've got the back, which is relatively flat. But I was trying to go for that classic CIS colors of the gray and blue. So that about does it for this review for today. If you have any suggestions or ideas or things you'd like to see on the channel in the future, please leave your ideas in the comments section below. I'll make sure to read through and like them. And that's about it. So have a good day, guys.